Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I am going to unbox a new Raspberry Pi, and this time this is the Raspberry Pi 4 Model B with 4 GB RAM. So this was recently available in some good discount, and due to the lockdown it was offered as a pre-booking with considerable discount, so I picked it up and I did pick up the entire set because I didn't have the power supply. That the old one I had was of Raspberry Pi 3. The case, because I want to install it at home to make some projects. So I picked up the complete set, right? So this is the main board. This is the power supply. This is the case, and this is a micro HDMI to HDMI converter. So I will tell more about this later, but let's go and see the main board first, the main part. So it's here. So this has been made in the United Kingdom, made in UK, and the barcode here. So let's see about the basic specifications here. So it has 64-bit quad-core Cortex A72 ARM processor, the 4 GB low-power DDR4 RAM, two micro HDMI ports, and it supports up to 4K video at 60 Hz refresh rates, two USB 3 ports, two USB 2 ports, Gigabit Ethernet port or LAN port, 802.11 BGN or AC or wireless. It means that Wi-Fi port, to be very short, and these are the different versions. Bluetooth 5.0, power over Ethernet capable, PoE capable, and but it requires a PoE hat that is sold separately. So I don't need this right now. And a 5 volt 3 ampere USB C power supply or USB port C type power supply, it is required. That is this, and here it is, the Model B with 4 GB RAM. So I thought that I would pick up the most powerful one so as to get some prototypes done. Here it is. Awesome. So I will just take it out, and there is quite a literature inside, right? So here it is. So these are the what to do, what not to do. Read the documentation, pick up the board like this. Do not touch the board like this because of the static discharge. And these are to maintain the temperature, because after these things gets on, it gets quite heated up. So this is one visual documentation, so I will keep it here. This is a big time documentation over, right? So it is quite big. User guide. So let's not spend much time because I have already used Raspberry Pi 3 in previously, 3B plus. So here it is. So we have the main ARM processor here, the Wi-Fi module, the RAM here, and this is the Ethernet controller. These are the USB. This is the USB controllers. This is the DSI display. I think no, this is the DSI display, and this is the camera connector. These are the USBs, the USB 3.0, and this is the USB 2.0. This is the Ethernet port, and here is the DC power supply USB port, and these two are the micro HDMI, and this is the audio interface. These are the GPIOs or general purpose IOs for connecting external inputs or outputs directly to the pins. Let's come to the back side here. This is the micro SD slot here. So I need a micro SD slot bootable of the Raspbian OS or any other OS that I am using that is compatible with Raspberry Pi, and I will just put it here for proper booting up. So I will keep the board here, and I will keep all the chit chat documentation aside. So I will keep the box out. Now let's see at this little guy. I think this is the micro HDMI to HDMI converter. So I don't get it why Raspberry Pi decided to get a micro HDMI, because there are a lot of displays that are directly connected or stacked on the top of the Raspberry Pi to get a proper display like the 4.3-inch display that is very much compatible to this. So if you are getting this, I don't think that the direct connecting HDMI ports, that is a small PCB based board, will be stacked up like this. So that would be really difficult. So I think here it is. I think this get connected here, and then the main HDMI port goes to the TV. So when I will switch it on, I think then I will make a demonstration. So this is what here it is, and there are two HDMI ports, I think, for dual displays. Like one for if you want to do some LCD based project. So one connect one to LCD, connect another to TV or a big monitor to see what you are actually doing. So I think that is a very good for a development part or some graphical projects for LCD kind of project work. So here I will keep this aside as well here. Let's go to the power supply. Right, so here it is AC 100 to 240 volts, 50 to 60 hertz input. So this is US compatible also as well as India compatible, because in India we have 220 volts 50 hertz. In USA we have 110 volts 60 hertz. Output is DC 5.1 volt 3 ampere, that is quite high for Raspberry Pi. And I think it needs so much juice to get it working, because so powerful processor and RAM, I think definitely it would consume power like anything. So I definitely get some heat sink for this. Now it has a 1.5 meter of 18 American wire gauge captive cable. So I think this much thickness is definitely for the power consumption or the current capacity, and USB-C output connector. So Raspberry Pi is a trademark of Raspberry Pi Foundation. So this is an official power supply. So I did not get worried about incompatibility or my Raspberry Pi getting damaged, because I have the official power supply. Here it is, the box go aside, and this is a power supply. Everything is in here. So it is made in Cambodia. Great. So it is already compatible. So here it goes. The power supply goes here. So this is the USB-C power supply. And then I'm coming to the case. So this is a very beautiful Raspberry Pi themed. The color is definitely raspberry. So this is the official case. So entire thing came as a set. So I got all the things in $70 approx. So here it is. I think that let us open this. Right. Yeah, here it comes out. So here we have the pads that may be stuck here if you want to keep the entire thing like this. And this is the top cover. So if you want to install the Raspberry Pi inside and just get to access the GPIO ports, you may use that. This is the side panel one. This is the another side panel. It may come out like this. So yeah, it came out like this. And then if you press this too, it comes out like this. So entire thing has been disassembled. So you may just install the Raspberry Pi inside like this, and then if you want to put everything like this, so it goes here, remains in the place, and then you want to install all the side panels here like this, so that you may access all the ports here, the GPIO side also, and I think we may install it like this. So it gets some time to get used to, and especially this is new, so it is a bit tight. Right, so it has fit, and then you put the top cover and it goes right. So a dust protected proper Raspberry Pi thing, and here you have the micro SD slot as well. So this is the entire thing as how it goes. So I think that these all things, the entire demonstration has made it quite clear that this is the Raspberry Pi 4 and I was unboxing it. So here it is. So thanks for watching the video. Do like, share and subscribe. And this was just the unboxing, so I will definitely come back with more related videos. So stay tuned and do subscribe and comment on this video, and definitely subscribe to my channel, share my channel. Thanks. Bye.